Centerville with a 5-point advantage as we get you ready for the start of the second here at Knoxville. And our first of two tonight. Girls-boy basketball doubleheader this evening with us on Go Knoxville TV. We're powered by People's Bank at 413 East Main Street here in Knoxville. Dewayne Cook, Troy Pearson. Joining us tonight as part of the crew is, of course, our director and producer, the one and only Jimmy Ott II. And Hayden Kiefer, Knoxville's Owns, operating one of our two iHealth Solutions high-definition cameras. Panther basketball to open the quarter. Kennedy came open underneath, but Carly's shot unable to fall. Kelsey Taylor grabs it.
That's the second or third time the Panthers have found that high-low action, and that was a really good shot. We can't ask for a better shot than that. It just didn't go.
Addison Drew curling around, gets to the foul line. Back to Peyton Hoffman. She finds Carney, kicks to Drew. Coming down the baseline, Williams cut her off defensively. Kelsey Taylor an offensive rebound and kick out to Carney. Rebounding-wise, really held our own in the first quarter.
Yeah, good defense for the Panthers. Just couldn't get that defensive rebound to go the other way.
Carney. Hoffman dumps it down inside. Taylor
Nice
missed,
pass.
and that's because she was pushed. We've seen the Centerville posts get on the backside of the defenders a couple of times.
Real good post entry by Hoffman.
Kelsey Taylor's going to have a chance to give Hoffman an assist if she can convert at the foul line. First on Ayla Williams.
You know, been watching some of the incremental success and building that Panthers are making. I look at some young lady like Mia into the quarter there. Early in the season, she was really nervous whenever the ball got in her hands.
Right.
Into the first quarter, she caught it against the pressure, dribbled it up, made a pass, we got a shot off. You just see something like that. You know, that's huge improvement for Mia. So all of our girls are making those improvements. It just doesn't always show up on the scoreboard.
Taylor missed them both. And back the other way come the Panthers as Addie Williams dribbles into the corner, finds her sister Ayla, dumps it down inside. Carly makes the extra pass out to Alvarado, whose jumper is short, but Kennedy's there.
There we go. I know Carly's missed a few, but I don't want her passing that out when she gets it there.
Right.
I want
You
her
get
to
it
put
in a
that
couple
up.
feet, put it up in there. Just like that, a one-possession game, 9-6 Redettes lead. This is a 6-0 run for Knoxville. Centerville scored the first 9 of the game. Alvarado with strong on-ball defense against Tuttle. Here's Drew driving in, floats it up, misses right. Taylor's offensive rebound and putback is true.
Ayla went to help defensively, made it so Taylor got a really good position to get that offensive rebound.
Back in our Raymaker screen print comments section, Mark and Thelma Smothers saying go Redettes with us tonight. Glad to have the Centerville faithful on board with us this evening for our Go Knoxville TV broadcast. Brinley Carney is going to be called for a reach-in here, her first, and team first of the quarter.
Redettes had a good trap there. They just got a little bit greedy, got that hand in there. Otherwise, they might have got a turnover again.
The bucket from Taylor ended that 6-0 run we were talking about for the Panthers as Addie Williams surveys from the corner. Dumps it into Ayla. Now they work it back around the arc with 6 to play in the first half. Williams on the dribble, lost it, but kicked out of bounds by Hoffman. The Panthers will get a second chance.
Pretty good little post feed there by Olivia. Just couldn't quite get the handle on when Ayla went to take a dribble.
And we'll have Addie trigger from off towards the left corner. Finds Kennedy. She likes this baseline jumper. Just been a little strong on it a few times tonight.
I think she's almost been too open. She's thinking about it a little bit.
Surprised herself. Yeah. Tuttle works it back out. She got left. Just daring her to shoot it, and she puts it down.
That's not the one we want to leave at the three-point line.
No, Addison Tuttle on the year. Third most makes from behind the arc in conference. 26, now 27 of them with that.
Yeah, she's not going to pass open look.
Addie able to break through the pressure, gives it off left Kennedy. Samford looks inside to Ayla Williams. Kelsey Taylor poked it away, and a fight for it. Kennedy's out of there with it to Samford. Addie Williams drives baseline, puts it up. Her big sister Ayla's there, but won't get it to fall, and a foul. Just coming back the other way.
Good rebound by Ayla. Got it back up off the glass, just couldn't get it to go.
Subs for the Redettes. Taya Baloma, Aaron Shin back in the game. Miriam Marino also going to check in for the Panthers as she'll take Addie Williams' spot. They haven't reported the foul on the board. There it is. I think they're working on it. It should be Ayla, right?
No, Addie.
Oh, they got 25.
Yep.
There we go. So her first. and team second of the quarter. 8-point lead for the Redettes.
Panthers are going to stay in man here.
Tuttle, after that, made 3. Flips it back to Shin, who's got the other 3 for the Redettes this first half. Taylor driving, kicks it. Shin from the right side this time. Won't get it to fall, but Addison Drew with a backside rebound to the corner.
Well, Shin was right on line, just a little bit short.
High pass off the fingertips of Drew, and the Redettes turn it over for just the second time.
I really like the Panthers coming out in their man. You know, it's easy if you're a little bit overwhelmed to just stand in zone and be passive, but we're in man, we're out in garden. You're looking good.
Couple more Redette faithful leaving their print on tonight's broadcast in our Ramaker screen print comments section via the Iowa Media Network mobile app. Calvin Ewing with the Go Redettes. As Samford knocks down the 3 from the left wing. That is a Weiler Manufacturing three-pointer for Olivia Samford.
Good things will happen if you get that ball reversed from one side to the other against the zone. You'll get an open look or an open driving lane.
That's just her 3rd from the outside this year. On the other end, Redettes can't respond on the first try, but Tuttle will give him a second opportunity in the half court. Shin, right wing 3. Kissed the front rim. Baloma, offensive rebound.
Real nice position by Baloma.
She had 9 rebounds, 7 of them on the offensive glass in the first meeting this year. She's a weapon down there.
Yes.
Alvarado.
She works real hard to get position, and then she's in the right spot.
Kennedy ahead to Samford. Well done by the Panthers not to panic against the pressure. Olivia finds Carly Kennedy for an elbow jumper that misses right. Ayla Williams battling underneath for an offensive board. Kicks it. Marino open look. Off the front rim, but comes back to her at the top of the key. She's got it back. Now Alvarado right side. Gets it back to Miriam. Deep one here, and that one's short.
They've got a couple good looks at it. Take that.
Brindley Carney back in the game for Centerville. She'll take Taylor's spot. And Mia Durham and Addie Williams back up off the bench for the Panthers. Carly Kennedy will get a blow, as will Olivia Samford. 3:22 to go before half.
We don't shoot a real high percentage, but all the shots we've taken in this game are open looks. We haven't forced anything. We're doing a good job of being patient. I like our shot selection.
And Centerville's #1 in the conference in block shots per game, too, with 5. So, I mean, they're in your face a lot defensively. That's their identity. Baloma working against Ayla Williams defensively, able to cut her off, and that's going to be a Redette turnover.
I didn't have a real close view of it, but it looked like maybe it went off of her foot, out of bounds. Ayla just holding her ground, being physical.
And one thing, you talk about progression that you see from the Panthers throughout this season and trying to find the silver lining, right, on a year that hasn't gone your way from a win-loss perspective, as Durham, speaking of blocks, gets rejected by Baloma, but it's going to be Panther basketball. Ayla has seemingly learned how to defend without fouling better as the year's gone along.
Yeah, I see incremental improvements in all of these girls. Like that pass right there for Ayla. She would have never made that pass early in the year, looking ahead 35, 40 feet up the court and throwing it over the top. That's a real good pass.
That right there, Coach, was our first turnover of the second quarter. A 5-second call.
Huge improvement.
Tuttle drives, and that's the old broadcaster's jinx, talking about defending without fouling. Although I thought she had a lot of ball there, but the body, I think, is what drew the ire of the official.
I think sometimes when she swatted down hard, I think there was some frustration there. I think she got a lot of ball, but.
Well, I think the frustration lies as Tuttle's first foul shot kicks off to the left. In comes Carly Kennedy here for Knoxville. She'll grab a lefter, picking up her second, team 3rd of the quarter. Was on the other end with that 5-second call. She was trying to fight through a double team.
Yep.
And no whistle was blown there. Tuttle hits the second. She's got 4 first-half points. And the lead to 8 for the Redettes at 17-9. Addie Williams lost the dribble for a moment. Must have been tipped there by Tuttle. Tipped. And she gets to the baseline for the shot. Won't go. Durham gets it back, though, for the Panthers. And Williams stepping through gets fouled.
Mia grabbing that loose ball, getting it right back to her. And Addie got over that right-hand side, a little more comfortable going that way.
The foul is on Carney. That is her second, team second, here in the second frame, as Williams goes to the line.
See if Addie can put these in.
First one kicks out. on the season. The sophomore, 42% on the year, but she's been to the line the most, 14 of 33 coming into tonight. A little bit of a bigger lineup here for Centerville as Kearney's going to sit with that second. They bring Taylor back in, so you've got Taylor, Baloma, and Shin all on the floor. Shin kind of a stretch forward. Gives you a little bit more size as Williams right between the eyes on the second is up to 3 here in the first half.
The Shin that played a few years ago is kind of the same body style and also shot the 3 really well, so I'm guessing it might be his sister.
She's coming downhill here. Dumps it to Baloma, who got by Borwig.
Good forward, showed it, and then stepped through with that left foot and squared her body up to the basket.
This pass picked off Taylor. Finds Tuttle getting to the rim, and that's where Centerville really hurt us in the first matchup.
Nice pass. Made that steal and dropped a dime for an assist.
Live ball turnovers. That's where Centerville thrives. Here's another one as Drew got it away from Samford, and Tuttle racing back the other way, puts it up and in. And that's where they can go on that blink of an eye run. And Tracy Wilkins, feeling that momentum shift, calls a timeout. Redette lead now up to a game-high 13 with just under 2 minutes to go before half.